We're live.
Oh, right. I got to mute the stream because that's confusing. Howdy y'all. We're going back to Dungeon World. It's been 12 weeks, I think is what you calculated, Chris?
Yeah, I think so.
Dang. All right. Well,
I
we're
know.
going back to it. Back to the world. Do we actually name this world like what we're loosely calling the Savior Cycle, right? I don't think we named the world. Maybe that's not important. Maybe it's super important. I don't know. We'll solve that problem whenever we get there. It's Dungeon World. So, yeah, let's go ahead and kick off intros. I'm Brandon. I'll be your MC for this episode. Chris?
Hey, what's up? I'm Chris. I'm playing Skyer the Witch.
Ryan?
Hi, my name is Ryan, and I'll be playing Hero, the Hexblade.
Justin?
This is Justin Bourne acting for the Giga Lad Chad Squatch Waterloo, the Barbarian Extraordinarian. Yeah.
That was so much energy into just being like a soft, yeah. Anyways, I'm Guy. I'll be playing, oh my god, what's the name of my character? Niobe, who is a Medusa. And I feel like we're going to get to see a lot of her background this episode, which will be exciting. If things don't get really messed up like I normally do to them in this game, so.
Yeah, I mean, we always start our sessions with the best of intentions and intents, and then we just roll fours. So let's see where this goes.
You mean I roll fours?
Yeah.
It's true. So to set the scene, right? It's been a long time, especially for anyone who's been watching this whole thing. Dungeon World, right, is like a D&D-esque derivative from Powered by the Apocalypse. So basically, the general system here, when you see dice rolls flying, is going to be you roll 2d6 and you add a stat modifier, like standard D&D stuff. If it's a 6 or less, good news, you get experience. Bad news, you done goofed. And I get to pick some kind of like troublesome shit. Now, on the other end of that, 7 to 9 is like a moderate success. That's usually you did it, but right. And that being like an opportunity for me to interject some sort of mitigating factor to your success. Though it shouldn't cancel out. You still succeed on a 7 to 9. There is just some complication. And on a 10 plus, you have like, you are an unmitigated success. And what you are trying to do happens. Now, it can't be unreasonable or anything like that, but when are we reasonable? So you'll see. So rolling forward, we were in the swamp town of Corston. The party had been doing kind of a circuit around this world map. First to Greenland, then to Golden Mountains, then they wound up in Corston, and now they're going for Zilland. Now, none of this course was really intentional. I think it started off with an apartment complex being teleported into the forest of Greenland. After which they left and were going to, I don't even know where they were actually walking, but they ended up getting teleported into the middle of a mountain. They've wrapped up some stuff there. I'm glossing over this because if you haven't listened to some of this stuff, it's really fucked up. You should give it a listen. But after they finished their business in the mountains and saw the trouble brewing on the north end of those mountains, being this like billowing like steam and like coal plants out in the far end of the desert, looked like an invading army coming, right? So they finished up there and they were gonna head somewhere, and they ended up in the middle of a swamp, which is actually Skyer's hometown, so it was kind of cool, except that it was very much well, frankly, inspired by Hot Fuzz. So we had this secret cult group. I believe a large portion of the governing body was fed to an alligator god by the party. Like, that's not, the bad guys didn't do that. The bad guys are doing something else. And then now we're going to Zelen because that's actually where Kai's character, Niobe, is Medusa. And is actually described within the playbook as being like a like child of Medusa. some sort of spawn therein, and they're gonna go visit there because they're realizing, talking to all the various deities that are kind of regional, that shit's fucked up and it's not supposed to be fucked up. Why is it fucked up? Everyone thinks that Medusa is a double-crossing person. So, yeah, I think that's where basically we're kicking off. Y'all are at the edge of the swamp, looking to head northwestish towards Zullen. Speak now or forever hold your peace, y'all. Well, actually,
Well, it looks like we're.
either way.
Well, it looks like we were on our way to Zulland. Does anyone need to go to the bathroom before we leave?
Chad Scott, you should probably go.
Yeah. I just need to go real quick. Don't worry about me, though. I'll catch right up.
Is this the first time that y'all have really planned to walk somewhere?
Yeah, I think so. I think most of the time it's been oracular misteleporting. Other than when
from the Golden Mountains to Corsten.
we didn't try. We were trying to go to Zealand and we ended up in Corsten.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Because of a raven, right?
Raven.
Or did I mess that up?
I believe
No,
to
we
say.
did something good there, and then all of a sudden ended up in Corsten. I forgot the reason.
Yeah. No, I messed up in Corsten. Getting to Corsten was not my fault. I won't take that one.
But I'm glad we went.
Yeah, it was fun. Got to meet another god. Got to kill some peeps, you know? All the
Yeah.
fun stuff.
Get to
It was good
understand the
times.
savior cycle a little bit better.
Yeah, and get to know some more information about my lovely mother. But now we actually have to confront her, which is not exciting.
How long do you suppose it will take to get there?
Well, I've never come from Corsten, but I have, at some point in my life, I guess, come from Zealand to the City of the Savior. I don't really remember how long it took, though. I would say definitely
days?
more than 2 hours. Yes.
We don't deal with exacts on this.
Yeah, if we're saying more or less than 2 hours, definitely more than 2 hours.
A few fortnight.
More or less than 3 days?
That I cannot tell you. Around 3 days, I would say. But like around and like give or take a dozen, sense. You know what I mean?
Context stream. While we made this map in stream in the first session, we never actually put a scale on any of it. So distance and travel has really been a meme, and I've never had to really flesh it out because they've always so spectacularly rolled on something else that it really just didn't matter. And that's actually what I'm hoping for today. So as y'all are getting ready to go, sitting at the edge of the swamp, Niobe, a voice
Yes.
reaches out into your mind. Your mother's. I sense what you are destined to do. Come and let me help you.
You've bloody never helped me with anything ever, but fine, whatever. Get me and my group to you. Jesus.
I mean, I know that's what you want to say, and I was pausing for a little bit of dramatic effect there. The problem is that she's rather assertive, and she basically just talked to you like one of her servants, and that comes with a little bit of supernatural impulse tied to it. I need you to make a defy danger.
Don't say it. Defy danger what, Brandon?
What do you think would be a good one to resist, compulsions? What would you choose?
I think dexterity is the right answer. I know it's wisdom. I just don't want to do it.
Here we go again.
This is bloody fucking awful. Let me make sure I didn't add something to help me on any of this. Okay. No, that's charisma. That's charisma. No. Okay, great. Let's roll.
I didn't realize your character was so charismatic.
Yeah. I'm a 16 charisma. God, aren't I lovable?
Absolutely.
I can actually see an argument for charisma for this. charisma is like the assertion of self.
Yeah, but I don't think it would work against my mother. And you know what I mean? I feel like the assertion of self when I am her literal spawn doesn't really work as well as like my own internal wisdom and ability to like.
All right. If that's how you feel, let's roll it.
I know I have to roll this, and at one point I'm going to roll above a 5. So maybe 12 weeks have reset the die. Okay, let's go. Nope.
Yeah, buddy.
5.
Just so, how does this compulsion work?
I don't know. I think I get, like, hearing my mother's voice, I get so angry that I'm just unable to, like, do anything about it. In the sense that, like, I hear my mother's voice, I'm like, oh my god, she's talking to me like when I was 2 years old when I, like, left her. And then I get so hell-bent on, like, being mad at her that I don't realize, like, the other things that are, like, dragging me towards her, I guess, I would say.
Okay. Yeah. So you definitely have this compulsion to go to her so that she can talk to you and, air quotes, help you. So who's leading the way? Rather,
I nominate.
Is there a path, or are we going like we're cutting our own way there? Because I don't see a
your
path.
own way.
Yeah.
No one drew that road. Even if I flip over to the original map, there wasn't way.
What about a natural path made by animals, and we could try to follow that?
Sounds like you're leading the way.
Okay. All right, because Chad Squatch, he may not have traveled much, but he has traveled? No, he has never traveled. That's not, he wouldn't know the way. I don't think he would. He's been just such a park Squatch.
Yeah, so we're undertaking a perilous journey here. We're not traveling by a safe route.
Would you say that Hero would be able to feel the savior cycle and feel Zuland?
Oh yeah, for sure. That's a really good point. I would let you roll with advantage to navigate.
Navigate? Alright, what am I rolling?
Plus int.
Oops. I did not roll my extra d6, sorry. But that looks like it won't do anything anyways.
I mean,
Yeah, that will not do anything anyways. 4. Mark XP.
Dice are good to know.
yeah. Oh yeah, make sure maybe mark that XP.
I have 9 XP points. I'm over an extra level of going up from how much I have failed. I want that to be noted.
Exceptional. All right.
Dice are hot tonight.
All right, scouting ahead. Who's gonna be the scout? I'm betting Skyer with that broom.
Yeah, sure, I'll do it.
Roll plus wisdom.
All right. My character sheet is. There we go.
Yeesh.
Man.
Chef's kiss.
We're killing it tonight.
5.
All right. Who's finding food?
I can do that.
Okay. Roll plus wisdom.
Why is it wisdom? 7! When it doesn't matter, it's not as important. I'm fine.
All right. And who's going to be handing out the food? I mean, Justin, you're handing out the food.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
We're not
Chad
going to
Squatch
get any if he's handing it out.
handling- Well, he's taking a tax, but not the full thing.
Attacked
Don't-
the food.
Oh, you get ahead of yourself. Roll the dice. Plus wisdom.
Oh yeah. Plus do things.
Ooh.
It rolled a 10.
Nice.
So there's enough for me to take the tax and hand it to the rest of y'all and still be full. Right?
Mhm.
Well, dude. Damn. So, okay. Let's work through this real quick. So, they list these in a certain order. Forage, when you spend a day looking for food. This is what Niobe was up to. 10 plus, you get enough rations. if you have the knowledge and gear needed to trap or hunt. As above, but first you must face a discovery or danger. Okay. So Forged Ungoofed. Scout ahead. On a 10 plus, choose 2 from the list below. Sun and 9, choose 1. Below 6, mark XP and the GM makes a move. Yep. Yeah, I'm just calibrating the level of fuck you. If you had succeeded, you'd get a drop on whatever lies ahead. You discern a beneficial aspect of the terrain, shortcut, shelter, or something like that. You make a discovery. You notice a sign of danger. The weather worse, blah blah blah. Scout stuff is like you see what is coming. That didn't work. Navigate. When you plot the best course, you avoid dangers and distractions. You make good time. None of that works. Let's see, outside of 9, do they have a... And then GM makes a move. Manage provisions. When you distribute the food properly, choose 1 from the list below. On 7 and 9, the party consumes the expected amount of rations. Yeah, I mean... I think the way this is all going to come together here, Hero's getting a feel for his new sense of the energy cycle in this area. And when he thinks he is following how it magnifies, he ends up doing the opposite. Or expected it to magnify in a certain direction. He found a strong pull. I figured it out. Well, it's a strong chance we're not getting a Zolan today. The pool is followed by Hero. You course around Corsten and through it. The food is well managed. As Chad Squatch, what are you handing out for provisions on this trip?
Well, it seems like our Chad Squatch would more than likely be handing out the leftover cake he had, so he still has it. It's in a good box, so he's just kind of like handing it out.
Okay. Dream will
tried to
correct
offer it
once
up.
Chris starts up his camera.
Yeah.
Hi.
Welcome back.
Sorry.
Wrong button.
Yes. I'm not sure. Moving on.
Moving on. So, yeah. So, Justin, what were you saying?
You were asking what the food I would choose, or Chad Squatch would be serving, and I think he would just be serving the leftover cake. It's 3 tiers. He's got lots of it.
How are y'all carrying that around?
Yeah.
What's that look like?
It's in a plastic container with a plastic bottom, like that's black, and then a clear lid on top of it, and Chad Squatch is literally just carrying it.
Nice. Okay. So you're just carrying this big ass container of cake. Okay. So, as you course in the wrong direction, Geyer, you're kind of curving because you think like, no, we ought to be going this way. I'm pretty sure, but like, you don't lose track of Hero. Rather, you're just like, oh, okay, I guess it's more this way. And y'all been to the south, to the water's edge.
As we're walking, can I at least tell that like this, with what happened to me with my mother, that like this is somewhat wrong, even if I don't know how to like fix it?
Yes. In D&D terms, like if we were playing straight up Dungeons and Dragons, I would be like, well, the geese is gonna start going off and start triggering pain or something like that. In this situation, the compulsion, I guess, is more than mental because, yeah, it would absolutely be aware. So maybe that taints what kind of happens here. You know it's that you're something is off, but you don't know what yet. Instead, y'all approach what you like from the distance coming through the swamp looks like a distant lake as you approach the ocean itself.
We're here.
I don't think this is right at all.
Are you
Something-
sure?
Salt in the air.
I mean, number one, I think maybe we have like a gross lake, maybe somewhere in Zealand, but this doesn't seem right. I feel very strange. I don't know what is going on, but I feel like.
Maybe
Did you guys hear my mother? Did you hear her stupid, snaky voice?
No, but maybe it was the cake. You know, having just sweets today made you feel unwell?
Maybe.
I wouldn't.
God.
At
I
that
don't know.
at that exact moment, go ahead and have Hero throw.
Uh-oh. Get that dreaded phone call?
No, this is one I know about. This is okay. Hold
Okay.
on. Go ahead and have Hero throw a Defy Danger dex as a net flies from the water.
That is, natural 12. Plus
Dang.
1.
Dang.
Nice.
13.
Hell yeah.
So, yeah, Hero, somehow you're able to just perceive it as it like emerges from the water. This net flies at you, and 12 mermen start walking up the beach with tridents, and one of them is there's like 5 of them in the front or something like that, holding tridents aimed and ready. Get him! And there's some in the back with like bolas and nets trying to capture you.
Do these look like any of the type of people that I would have seen in the city of the Savior that live near, come to or from the seaport because I live near there? Or no?
I would say, yeah. I would say, well, I mean, they don't look like literally the people, but the types of people, yes, as a demographic, they are clearly from Leonese.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! He's our friend.
Me?
I know what you may think is going on, but I will say that, I've met your kind before. He's not like the others of his kind, similar to how there's diversity within the people from Lyonese. I don't think we need to jump to conclusions and nets and violence in this moment, currently.
What's the name of the presiding government figure in Leonese?
Are we supposed to
Don't-
make this up?
Yep.
I would say it's probably a kingdom. I can't get that out of my head. Like, there's definitely.
If anyone says King Trident, I will stab you.
No! It's King Triton. No, I'm just kidding. Aquaman.
Anarcho-syndicalist commune.
What's Aquaman's secret identity name?
I was gonna say Mantis, but that's literally just his
Villain.
psychic.
Arthur Curry.
Arthur
Curry.
Curry. Yeah, that is it.
Arthur.
Why did he have a secret identity?
I don't know. For the land? I don't know.
Yeah, all of them had different names for when they were on land and like working with the Justice League.
Can't make a Starbucks order and tell him you're Aquaman. You gotta say Arthur.
That's right. So he'll be King Arthur, not to be confused with any other.
King Arthur. How about King Curry? King Curry.
There you go.
Yeah, King Curry.
King
Oh
Curry.
god, that's amazing and terrible at the same time. I love it. King Curry.
All right. So, y'all are out there. You're trying to talk, and then did we decide on a name for this dude? It's not King Curry.
Or which
I'm gonna go
dude?
to an NPC generator real quick.
Oh, I didn't get my list
I feel
out.
like in some document we did write it down. So
Likely.
we talked about them in the high school and the seamen. We had a long
Yeah.
discussion about Liney's.
Like session 0, like 3 months ago.
Oh man, that's so long. That was before I had my list of character names.
Man. Okay, so fantasynamegenerator.com actually has mermaid, merman
Oh,
name
cool.
generators, but I don't like any of them.
Oh.
So
Mandarino. He was a dolphin. Dan Marino, you know, but Mandarino. Because he was a dolphin quarterback. And they're in the water. There's a tie-in. It makes sense. But it also had Jim Carrey, so we could go with any mask thing too. So we're in a really good place with this.
okay.
At this, I know.
Shamu.
Elemental names.
Shamu!
No, absolutely not.
Why not?
No.
King Shamu.
King
What about
Shamu.
Wemu?
That's my canon name. Is King Shamu.
We're spending an awful lot of time on this.
It's important.
It is. It is suddenly important.
King Craig.
King Craig. Canaan.
Canaan.
Kanan.
Canaan.
What is it?
Him.
Canum. Canum. Is that how you say it?
Yes.
Okay.
It is now.
All right. So yeah, they're like, you all are coming back like, hey, look, he's not like one of those soldiers or anything like that. And that's like, Lord Canaan demands that one's power brought before him. And they're gonna start throwing nets again. Go ahead and throw another Defy Danger Dex as Dex flies at hero.
God damn.
Oh, 11! Sorry, you couldn't see that on
Nice.
screen. That's 2 5s.
Man, this turn of the character of Fortune is really paying off.
Yeah, I just imagine Hero just unconsciously moving or subconsciously moving. He's just not even really controlling his body or telling it where to go. You just see him, his feet move and his body move away from both the nets that were sent his way.
Guys, clearly this isn't working. I don't think if you've seen any of the other soldiers, any of them like that, they don't move like this, they don't act like this. I'm pretty sure if you've used nets before, they probably captured them before and it's not working on him. So maybe we just, I don't know, have a conversation instead of, again, resorting to violence for no discernible reason.
Yes, you said me specifically though?
One of them in the back, like, looks like a commander, is holding what looks like some sort of like shell device. It's a Dragon Raider. It's a Dragon Raider. He's like looking at it. Actually, we're getting 2 signals of high deific energy here. Both of them, and they point at both Hero and Niobe.
Oh yes, she's very powerful.
No, shh! No, I'm not powerful. My mother is. Have you heard of Medusa?
Niobe, go ahead and throw that Defy Danger Dex this time.
God damn it. Okay. 9.
Hey.
You're able to step away. Who gets hit instead with your net?
Can it be one of them?
Yes, it absolutely can. I encourage
Oh
you.
no, it's gonna be Chad
Yeah.
Squatch again.
No, I think it needs to be one of the people. Like, if it's the guy in the back, he needs to capture his own soldiers.
Oh, I see. Yeah. So they're probably like rushing in with tridents, and so like you like How do you make this net hit one of them instead?
I can't remember if I'm still in snake form or not. I think I am.
I think you are.
Because I
You
don't think
are.
I've changed for maybe a week. And I think I kind of just like bat my tail at it like a baseball bat and kind of like deflected away from me.
Nice. All right. Yeah. So like they're starting to like charge in with their tridents, just ready at y'all. And you're gonna capture like one of them gets just completely like thrown back as the like bola net thing flies at him. Yeah, Skylar, what are you doing?
I was flying on my broom, right?
You were.
To scout ahead. Okay. Would it be too meta to ask? Are we planning on fighting these guys, or what do we want to do?
I think it's been pretty clear that Niobe's really not trying to fight anybody anymore.
I'm looking to
Kind of
draw
tired
the
of it.
attention towards Chad Squatch if y'all are looking for a fight. I've got this "what are you waiting for" move that I was about to bust out, but if we're not fighting, I don't want to call out, all kinds of attention to me, If
It's
we
your
wanna
scene,
try it.
Justin. Take it away if
Okay.
you got some skulls.
But we didn't come to a conclusion on if we're fighting or not. It's too much pressure. You think it's easy to throw a net on a robot? Y'all can't even do that. Try a Sasquatch, and then lets out a major growl and says, "What are you waiting for?" Oh, and then see what happens.
Okay. Is that so? What is that move? Talk to me about that move.
Okay, so if I roll above a 10, which I didn't, I don't think. Let me see.
9.
No, I rolled a 9. So it says if I roll a 10 or higher, they treat you as the most obvious threat to be dealt with. But if you roll a 7 to 9, only a few of the weakest or most foolhardy among them fall prey to your taunting.
I must say that entire front line, it was like running towards the group generally. Now you've just got 4 dudes with tridents like rushing you. Go ahead, someone can go ahead and and in fact that's what they're doing. They're now charging Chad Squatch. What do you do?
See.
Would Hero and everyone else be able to do something as this is happening?
Yeah, absolutely.
Right.
No.
I just. Yeah, get back to me.
Not that you guys.
Okay.
All right.
I would like
Have
to
an idea.
have an eye for weakness. Eye for weakness with discern realities on this situation.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Whoops, let me add that to the discern realities. Roll. There we go. 9. I rolled a 9 for discern realities.
Okay.
So I get to ask one question from the list, and that list is going to be the eye for weakness. What here is weak or vulnerable?
One of the mermen standing beside the commander is starting to cast a spell and manipulate the water. You realize that's probably the weakest link here.
Counterspell. I have an idea, actually.
Go.
I have a new ability called Turn You into a Newt. When you cast a spell to transfigure an enemy, you could turn them into a more harmless form.
Oh,
I'm
buddy.
gonna aim at that guy.
Throw it.
7. Spell isn't quite as effective as I'd like.
So his lower torso's a newt?
Horribly disfigured.
The cat. So who are you casting this on? The wizard.
The guy who was trying to cast a spell on the water. Yeah.
He's has some sort of magical protections that are starting to like fire off against it,
Mm.
and it is now a battle of wills as he is now trapped, and he is like trying to like resist it actively. You know that if you lose focus on your spell, he will immediately come back out. What'd you turn him into?
I was gonna go for frog. Yeah, classic.
Yeah. So I mean, it like sinks in a little bit, but is actively like trying to resist it. The commander like looks up and is like, "Ah, you," right? Cool. Okay.
How far away is the commander?
Probably about 40 yards.
Is he like looking at us?
Oh yeah, very much.
Okay.
Right now,
I'm gonna-
specifically, it's at Skyer though. To be fair.
Okay. The commander is not. So the magic person and the commander are both looking at Skya.
Yes.
Okay. Is there any way? I don't really want to draw the attention to me, but I have a way of stopping a lot of this. I think my plan currently is to wrap around Hero and just kind of be with him, and anyone who tries to attack him, I'm shaking the ruby shades off and gonna stab directly at them.
Cyclops style.
Yeah.
Oh, buddy. Okay, so you're grabbing Hero and you're giving everyone else the stare, right?
Yeah, so I'm gonna like piggyback on Hero, so like he can still do whatever he wants, but I'm like hitching a ride. And so it's like a tractor beam of stone gaze on top of Hero, whatever else he's doing.
Okay. Hero, what are you doing?
I would like to use a misfortune point if possible.
I mean, it's your discretion. You can
Yeah.
use them whenever the F you want.
I would like to use it to find yourself exactly where you need to be to inflict the most chaos upon your foes. And I would like to be right behind the commander if possible.
Teleports behind you.
As they are distracted by Chad Squatch here, I'll take the opportunity to just swiftly...
So the commander is right there,
Mhm.
and beside him is his sage frog, and he's got like a his own personal guard right there as well.
Hmm.
And so there's probably like 7 dudes right here.
7 dudes behind him.
In front of him, actually.
Hmm.
So whenever you teleport to be in exactly the right place at the right time, that Naomi, go ahead and roll that stare as you get these 7 dudes.
Iconic. Okay, what is it? It's Constitution. Okay. Haha, 3. It's not gonna go well.
Man,
Oh wait, that was Serpent's guys. That was the wrong thing. I did roll the wrong thing. It's
Click the other thing then.
not a roll. It just says
Oh.
when your foes avert. Oh wait, stone gaze. No, it's still con. It's the same roll. It just says on
Okay.
this. Yeah, you get to fuck me up.
Does it give any advice for a 6 or less on there that's specific to that ability?
It just says 7 to 9. The GM will offer you a worse outcome, hard bargain, or ugly choice.
I mean, that's just normal 7 to 9 stuff. Well, damn. This is a bad ability to this is a really bad time to fuck up.
Chaos.
Yeah. So, Hero, you like super fast go through and appear right behind the commander. Nobi, you fling off in the middle of all of that, trapped in Skyre's spell. As your snake form changes into a frog form.
How dare you make me an amphibian?
not my fault.
All your
Wizard,
fucking
like-
faults, guy.
Emerges from the water and is starting to like pull 2 sets of waves, one from like behind him to the left and one from behind him to the right, and bring them to the beach all in one like right angle.
But do I still have stone gaze as a frog? So if I'm in the middle of the thing and I'm still looking at him, does he still turn to stone?
Well, he didn't this time. Here's the deal. I have a feeling
I know I rolled like shit.
being in the ocean as a frog probably sucks, right? It's probably really bad for you. So I feel like the frog is like, your eyes are on fire.
Meaning?
They're just closed. They're probably closed right now.
Okay.
If you can make a Constitution save, I'm sure you could find it within yourself to open them long enough to gaze at someone. Now, whether or not they meet your frog-like stare and gaze back at you, I mean, that's also reliant on that roll. Either way, this is now happening, and there are now two sets of like very large waves heading for the coast. We'll get some defiant. Well, no. What are y'all doing? What is Chad Squatch doing specifically? I guess Skyer's up on a thing.
To me, he's okay. I really don't have a good view of what the battlefield is right now. I just know that they were throwing nets, and we were near an ocean, and they threw nets,
That's a
or
really
they
good
were
point.
out of the ocean.
Yeah, because I had these dudes charging you, and then we kind of left it at that. So yeah, they're charging you. What are you doing?
And they're charging me on land as they're in the ocean, or
I assumed everyone was kind of on the beach.
okay, so like a mutual meeting point of land and water, a beach,
Yeah.
you will. Okay, Chad Squatch. Let's see. He goes and kind of does a roll into the sand to kind of get as sandy as he can. So when he's fighting, he can kind of do the whole pocket sand thing when he lands a punch.
Excellent.
So in front of him, how many am I looking at on the front row coming towards us?
5.
5.
You say us. You're the only one left on the ground on the beach.
Okay.
Everyone ran away.
Okay.
Or ran in other places.
To hide out so I can tank this damage, it sounds like. Or am I supposed to be running to him? I'm misreading this.
Nah, tear it up, dude.
Okay. So he goes, he does a cool barrel roll into the sand, gets sand all over him, and then he's just going to do a hack and slash with his claws.
Roll it.
Hey, that is an 11.
Oh, right. This is what you're good at.
Yeah, I get a plus D4, I think, for the merciless appetite of destruction. Oh no, that's
Hell.
when I deal damage.
You're about to
What's
deal
about
some
to do?
damage. Do your claws have any particular tags on them?
Not that I'm aware of. I don't think I even have it as a move, other than I'm kind of counting it as just a maybe smash.
Sure. Okay. All right. And so on a 10 plus on hack and slash, you get an option there, right? You can do that extra damage, but expose
yeah.
yourself to an attack.
Okay, I'm down for that, to do the 1d6. How do I choose
So
it?
it's
I
going to
just
be
hit-
your base damage plus the d4 you were talking about plus the d6. So that's what I forget what Chad Squatch's actual base damage is. What is it?
D10? Is that?
Oh,
Or is
balls.
that
Yeah.
not that? So it'd be.
Sounds right.
Bet. Yeah, d10 sounds right. So d10 plus d6 plus d4.
Dang.
All the dice.
Someone's about to get fucked up.
Did I do it right? So 12 damage.
So you
Hello.
basically obliterate one of the dudes with a trident as he like runs at you with it. Another one's gonna get you in the side for
I also have, whenever I do hack and slash on a 12 plus, I get to choose something physical your target has and smash it and they lose it, or a limb. Would that help, or is it because he's dead I don't have another person I can run the damage off to?
I'll let you roll that over to someone else. What do you want to do?
I see. So he slashes, and then he does a really good right-handed slash, and then his left hand hits another person. He's kind of between two people as he's kind of diving through the sand and then charging towards them.
So you had these 5, right? One of them is turbo fucked up and dead. I'll let you describe that in a second. Another one kind of got thrown to the side. You're saying he was kind of impaired to try and hit you. Maybe even impairing someone else. Who knows? You've got this other wave of these other 2 that are coming through. One of them of which got an attack off on you and gets a free hit. You took 4 damage. I don't know. I don't think you're wearing any armor, but if you have any damage reduction, make sure to mark it for that 4 damage I rolled.
Okay, so it would be 3 damage because I have armor 1 because I don't have anything on me.
Perfect.
Cool.
So what happened to this one dude who got that 12 damage? Let's talk about that.
Okay, well, he does the cool barrel roll into the sand, and he kind of does a double hands out attack with his claws, and it's kind of blindly attacking on both of them, but the one that he ends up killing pretty quickly hits an artery, and it's just instant 10 seconds, and the guy just drops. He's down.
Yeah, this spray of blood hits everyone around. Perfect. That's what I want to hear. Okay. Kyrie, what are you doing?
Okay. So, where is Hero right now?
So you've got the beach, right? We've got Chad Squatch on the beach, being charged by 4 people now. What was once 5. And then you've got another 7 back kind of chest deep in the water with tridents and stuff like that. Hero is behind them.
Oh, right. Okay. Well, I guess I'll drop my spell that is affecting Niobe.
Honestly, the spell became super easy and you didn't have to maintain it anymore all of a sudden. It's crazy how that works.
Okay. Well, that didn't work. Let's see. I'm trying to find a way out of this.
Good news.
I can deal with myself. Don't worry about me.
That's right, you have a specific ability for this, don't you?
Teehee.
And it seems timing based. You'll get good rolls, but not when you need them.
Never when I need it. It's some stupid benign thing. Do you see the grass in front of you? And I get a 12.
Not 12.
I will swoop down towards the leader and aim for the leader with black magic. I think I accidentally rolled. Yeah, I rolled the broom on accident.
No sweat.
12 on black magic. Hell yeah.
Black magic.
Yeah.
So what are your 2 tags? One's got to be reach.
Uh-huh.
And the other one is
forceful.
Okay. Okay. So roll your damage, or roll 1d8, I should say.
All right.
Nice. What's this black magic end up looking like?
Yeah, so I'm gonna basically try to do the Darth Vader thing again, point at him or stick my hand out and try to apply force to his throat.
Yeah.
Force choke him basically.
Yeah, 5 points there. So he lifts up out of the water and is completely unable to move as he's choking. Feels are weird.
You're just holding him out of water,
Right.
Yeah, that's true.
You don't even have to
Either
choke him.
way.
You just tickle him. You can mess with him. It's all
But
bad.
yeah, he's pinned up in the air like that. He can't move right now. Hero, what do you do as he's lifting up into the air, or as he's paralyzed and starting to just float there? What does Hero do?
I would like to try to grab him. if possible, and hold on to him with, as my hand turns into a blade, blade on throat, and then the other hand, I'd like to try to grab that radar thing that he had.
Oh, buddy. Okay. Do you kill this person indiscriminately?
No. I will not kill him outright. That is not the intention here. I just want to hold him in place. Well, he's already been held in place, but I want to seem threatening to him, and I want to take out the radar and use Entropy's grasp on it, using one of my misfortune points to kind of destroy it in a menacing manner in front of all of his army, his soldiers, yeah.
Okay,
So
I wasn't sure if you wanted the radar or if you were just trying to destroy it. You're trying to destroy it.
Yeah, I'm trying to destroy it.
Perfect. Okay. With the combination of you using that misfortune point to get into the perfect spot, and with Skyer also forcefully restraining this dude, you win. You get it. So, what does describe this seashell device being destroyed?
You'll see Hero pull it out of the pocket that he saw it in, or pouch, I guess. I don't know if he has pockets, but he'll pull it out, and then with the blade on the throat, you'll see his hand glow with this purple energy as it completely explodes in a burst of flames in his hand, and then as the ashes fall, he'll look to all of the soldiers and say, "We have your leader. Please surrender, and no one else needs to be hurt." And he's going to try to get them to lay down their weapons. And then after it disintegrates, he'll take that energy and kind of have the blade at the throat, but also this energy of this purple kind of smoke almost at the head of the leader.
Oh, buddy.
And he'll do this with a smile.
Take his shoes too.
I
Yeah,
don't think he has shoes.
it's flippers. They call
Got
it
water
feet.
shoes on.
Right, aqua socks.
The ones with the toes on it.
Oh,
Yeah, he's gonna be
Underwater
really
versions of
uncomfortable.
I have webbed feet.
All right, thinking through that. The captain starts to gurgle, unable to talk and unable to do anything, but it gets his entire crew's attention as they stop and look back, and they all lower their weapons.
That's much better. Chad Squatch, can you apprehend their weapons? And just put it in a pile over there?
So Chad Squatch lets out a huge roar to kind of intimidate them and kind of mad dogs them, and gives them the stink eye as he grabs each weapon. Kind of does the little juke thing that you see prisoners do to kids whenever they're in that scared straight program. He kind of does that towards them a little bit, but he's picking up all the weapons while he's doing this. What?
All right.
Let's talk on the shore. How's that sound?
Skyer, do you allow that to happen?
Yeah, I'll lower the
Or
force choke.
just bring us over there. I can't swim, or I don't know how. You could be so kind, Skyer. Can you just
Sure, let's
bring us over there?
Oh, yeah.
Is it Niobe on
use
your
the
shoulder
force.
though? So it's he's carrying all of y'all?
No, I'm in the water as a frog.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Can I scoop everybody up and
Yes.
take them?
Sure.
Yeah.
So yeah,
So-
you slowly get everyone back up to shore. I almost want to think about like that, Pirates of the Caribbean, the first one, where it's like the skeletons just walk along the bottom of the water. I almost imagine that's what Hero's like, and doesn't need to breathe or something. I don't know. But either way, y'all are all able to get to the shore with ease, right? It was only chest deep at its deepest. And yeah, Naomi, you wash ashore as a frog. Do we need to do some sort of trying to regain your original form constitution check or something?
Yeah, we do. So fun. Yeah, I'm gonna try and be a human again, I guess. Does that still work if I'm a frog? Can I still try and be a human again using my serpent's guise skill?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. It's another con roll, so I could get another 3, and then I'm just stuck as a frog. Okay.
Why would you say that?
And you got it. And you got it. And you got it. You got exactly what you said you would get. I'm done.
I know myself. I know these die want to murder me. It's fine. I'm just a stupid little frog now. But I still, now that I'm out of the water, do my ruby sunglasses turn small enough to work on a frog? Or do I just not have them?
You just don't have them.
Okay, well, she's mad right now, so she's not gonna, like, avert her gaze to not look at people, so people should watch out.
It's on them. That's the big thing. It's on them.
Yeah, it's on them. I'm just like a pouting little frog in, like, Skya's hand, just staring angrily at the sand.
You have an unreal amount of experience. I feel like more than anyone else.
I have 12 points of experience and I'm already level 3. Like, it's so bad.
Sasquatch is level 4. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, but that's just because Squatch does, like, his goals and things. I don't even, like, hit my drive or anything. It's just raw
It's very
experience.
easy goals because he's very curious.
There you go.
Oh. So yeah, y'all all wash up to the shore. They all surrender. They obviously have already lost their weapons. And what do y'all do with them?
I would like to ask you all, what did you want? You could have just asked and maybe we would have come along. Why did you feel the need to use force?
One of them. They all remain silent. Actually, the captain looks up and is Prince Puddles, captain of the 3rd Legion. That's all you'll get from me.
I'm Niobe, daughter of Medusa.
I'm Hero, H3R0. But you can call me Hero.
Greetings, I suppose. I'm Skyer. Woodfellow.
Sasquatch punches his hand and growls, snarls towards him.
We wouldn't want to kill you all. There's no reason to, other than you all trying to kill us. But if necessary, Sasquatch will make it quick, right, Sasquatch?
Very, very quickly.
I don't think
We
they
got
deserve a quick
better
death.
thing. We got better things to do.
That dude who took 12 damage probably had a quick death.
That's an artery.
Well, should we just leave?
No! These bitches attacked us. What the fuck? I'm mad now. I want to...
Stone gaze him.
Something has to give here.
I will give you if you just give into it.
Who's the scrawniest person here?
The wizard for sure.
Oh, he's dead. Like, staring straight at him.
Call him by name.
You now
and he
have
just-
this wizard mermaid like figure just kneeling on the beach. Is now a statue.
That's fun, right? No, so start talking, or you'll all be a statue, and I'll add you to my lovely little collection when I get back to my apartment. Does that sound fun?
Go ahead, and this is Parlay right here. You have leverage over them. Throw plus charisma.
I
And
also
then
get
the other will
advantage on that.
Hey.
Let's see.
Oh, that's great.
Oh,
Barely got a
10.
10.
Yeah, so one of the lower levels on there, we were sent to capture some powerful entities at the shore and bring them back to our king.
Why?
And the captain like looks off to shut up. He's like, no, they're gonna kill us either way. You're probably super dead. I can at least get out of here.
Start talking more.
I mean, he has some kind of little thing that shows him persons with lots of, I don't know, power. The king eats people like that, and can eat and has eaten, and I assume we were just gonna feed you to him.
No. Do you like your king?
Yeah,
Does he treat you well?
very.
So, but you just blindly do whatever he says, right?
I mean, I wouldn't say I was blind to it. I definitely.
So what information did you have other than my king wants to eat some people that made you think that this was a good decision in the first place?
Look, I have a job. This is my job.
Just following orders, eh?
Mm-hmm. Blindly following orders.
Well, I mean, I understood that we were going to come up and abduct some people of probably considerable power. Actually, in hindsight, very considerable power. We don't normally go on shore for it. We usually wait for someone to get on a boat or something like that and then turn it over. And then, some shit happens. And it's a giant accident and it's terrible. But we end up ahead, I suppose.
Lovely way to run a society.
I know we've got, a constitutional republic underneath it. Look, let's not get into the politics of monarchy rule here. The fact of the matter is, I was sent to fetch that one, and points out hero. And when we got here, we realized that there were bonus points for you, and it is like. But our scanner only said there were 3 people on the beach. We weren't expecting. They look at the big guy. You don't even show up on their radar.
He's too blurry.
Fact of the matter is, I don't like you, I don't like this situation, I don't like anything that's bloody going on. I want to get out of here, but I also want to guarantee that this shit doesn't happen again. Right? Do we agree, my friends? Are we just gonna walk away?
Yeah, but can you can you stone the captain too so I don't get reported?
No. I'm not
Shit.
your bloody slave.
Okay.
You tried to kill me literally 30 seconds ago, now you're asking a favor of me.
I'm just trying to be cooperative here.
No, you're trying to save your own behind because you're a coward.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. And then I stare at him.
He turns to stone.
So where are you all from?
What?
We're
The
down to
mer
2.
people just look at you.
Do they speak common?
There was just this whole conversation was in common, wasn't it?
Okay.
Oh, no.
No, that was the one dude.
Niobe can speak. Does Niobe have the ability to just talk to anyone?
Yep.
Yeah. So they would definitely have been speaking the whatever language is common to Leonese.
Hey,
Seems
do you
like
know
an-
anything? You go.
Go ahead. Oh. Seems like an odd time to get stoned.
Sky, you make my days better. I will
Thank
say
you.
that.
An actual plot. That's great.
Oh my gosh.
Maybe you could ask them to see if there's anything going on in Lyonese with their energy, and think if they're having any issues like everyone else has with it being sucked out.
I don't believe so. I felt something powerful coming from there, and I'll like point into the
Probably
ocean.
the bloody king that wanted to eat us because we're powerful. He probably doesn't. They don't probably need, like, in my mind, I'm thinking that they don't need, like, these power sucky things or anything. Probably very similar to my mum in some way, because the king is harvesting all of the power, you know? Like, anything that encroaches on his is already being drained into him because he's eating everything, right?
Would the king be like the others we've met, like Slither?
I mean, I've heard of him. I assume so.
Oh well.
That's
just-
an
I-
interesting thought.
Yeah, I just wonder if he wants to be helped. King's kind of got an ego. And if he's a king and a god, that's so much worse.
Well, sounds like he's doing fine. Huh.
I agree.
Well, remember that the other people that we've found, or the other deities that we've found, have been under control of some kind.
Maybe the king himself has some sort of the deity from Lyonese under their control. And that's why he's so powerful. And
Here,
he's trying to prevent anybody from coming into the area and helping.
Right.
Hero will try to tap after hearing this into the savior cycle. He'll like close his eyes and like basically do like a Jimmy Neutron going in his system in his brain to figure out who should be ruling Lyonese is like what he's trying to figure out.
Or plus wisdom.
Okay. That is a 10.
Yeah, so you look within the power that you're connected to. You understand that the cycle is landbound. It doesn't extend out into the water at all.
Oh, sorry.
That's the insightful thing there.
Then Hero would try to look to see how he found a power source draw. Like, why was he pulled in this direction?
It wasn't a, well, it was a power external to the cycle.
Oh.
I just felt it, and that's what I was following. Oh, well, seems we're mistaken. There's no god out there. It's only connected in the land.
Do you understand how you could take that massive power well out there and incorporate it into the cycle?
It could be something we can draw upon. Maybe it'll make me or all of us a bit stronger. But yes, this is something separate. Something powerful, yes, but different. Does that help everyone?
It adds another cog to the wheel, for sure.
Yeah, huh.
Creates more questions.
Creates more questions, makes things more complicated. I didn't even set up for this bloody savior cycle thing, and now there's powers outside of it, and yada yada, blah blah blah. But I will say, going to see my mother with more power to put her in her rightful bloody place in the dirt would be easier. And if we're going to see this, the guy
Canum?
Niacilitus or
Oh, that one.
whatever, it would be helpful to have a lot more power on our side for trying to get rid of him as well.
Yes, I believe I can kind of do what we did earlier and pull that power from him, but I don't know how.
Kill him?
Maybe we don't need to kill him. Maybe we
He
just
tried
need
to kill us, and he didn't even know our names.
Well, I guess that is true.
That's quite rude, if I do say so myself.
Perhaps you need to drink his blood?
I'll drink his blood.
Why is it always turned to drinking blood?
Just
With
Just
you, it's
spitballing
always
here.
blood. Why would we drink blood?
I've never drank blood before or needed to for the different areas of the cycle, but maybe I'm
Depending on
open
what
to trying.
animal it is and what blood type, it can be quite tasty, I will say.
Oh, have you
Do you
eaten?
taste, Hero?
He'll like take some sand and put it in his mouth, chew it around. Yes.
Did you like the sand that you just ate?
Yes. It was grainy and refreshing, I think is the words I.
If
To be
you
easy to
think
describe.
sand is refreshing, you're gonna love blood, I will say.
Oh, great. Only up from here.
There we go.
That's a great
So-
way to look at it.
So
The
killing
breath of the
time.
blood, the breath of the blood, the taste.
What happens to these dudes?
Yeah, we should do something about them. We can't let them go if we're killing their king.
I say we kill the captain, keep one of them to lead us back to wherever this king is. That's more malleable than the rest of them, and we just go from there.
Sounds
We
good.
take a prisoner? Maybe one of them prisoner with us?
Yeah, one of them to lead us elsewhere. The rest of them have to be discarded with, though. They know too much information now. And they're just gonna crawl back to the little king and send more people to kill us.
So how do we choose with one?
One of them like raises their hand, and then the others all raise their hand.
Oh, well, he called dibs. I'm sorry, everyone
Yeah,
else.
number one, I like the initiative. Kill the rest of them.
That's so great.
Chad Squash, we did promise them to make it quick, if you could please.
And then the music comes in, and then, everything happens. Camera pans down.
It's just like a series of splot, 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 splot.
5 seconds later,
crushed. Yeah.
there's this blood smeared all over the beach. Y'all a little bit horrified about what y'all just witnessed. Everyone's got a little bit of a shocked face, except for Niobe.
Yeah, I'm just a flat-faced frog. Does the captain have anything like a communication device or anything valuable on him?
What kind of creature would they use? Like, I know in like Game of Thrones, it's like ravens, and in other things they'll do like various kind of creature communication. What would be an ocean creature type like communication thing, like pigeon that always goes home or something like that? Would it be like they have like, I don't know, like a flounder in like a little case or something?
I was thinking clownfish that always go back to the anemones. Is that how you say that word? I'm not even gonna
Anemone.
attempt.
It's a better first try than mine.
Yeah, could be.
Anemone.
Anemone.
Those, because they always go back to their home one that they were born in.
There you go. That's what it is. So he's got like a little canteen type thing with like one of those in it.
Oh, it seems that we might not need you, number one. This fish should take us to him? Hypothetically?
Let's.
No. That's just a lunch. That's a snack.
Oh, okay.
Is he lying? Is he lying?
You just
Are
know
you
that,
lying
don't
to
you?
me? Yeah.
100% totally lied.
Hero will believe
Yeah.
him. Oh, okay.
I kind of like that he lied to me though. I want to keep him as just keep him for a little bit.
All right, but you get a name.
Samuel.
Haven't we already done that?
I was
in
in
a different
the
game.
I was in the one shot. The deity.
Clearly I come up with such original names every time I name a character.
That was the.
That's my next character's name.
Heard it here first.
The Samuel
Great.
line continues.
Yeah. Okay. Shit. And yeah, what are y'all doing? What's the game plan from here? I think we're close to wrapping up time.
We should wait until tomorrow and then go into the water. I'm a little bit tired from traveling today, and I think we all deserve a little bit of rest.
Yes, and once I've rested, I cannot be a frog, so I would agree.
Cool. Let's go. Oh, do you get that as a freebie without needing to roll?
I think it says until you've taken a long rest. It just says right now. May not. Yeah. It says you can't change form again right now, so I can at least attempt after a rest.
Yeah, let's do that rest, and let's go ahead and roll and see if you're a frog at the start of next session.
Okay. Wait, did you say roll now?
Yeah, go ahead and roll now. That way we know ahead of time.
God. Oh wait, I don't have advantage. That would be an 8 plus 1, which is a 9, not a 10. So it would be can't change form again right now, retain a snake-like feature like obvious scales, a forked tongue, a serpent eyes, or you forget a nuance of civilization like forks or personal space, or retain the snake's instinct.
Do you get to pick or do I get to pick?
I'll let you pick. I kind of rolled high enough now. That's enough of victory for me today.
Yeah, I would say like you revert back to your mostly human form, but you've still got like these big frog eyes.
Oh god, I was hoping it would be some snake feature, not frog feature. Okay, fine. So now I'm just like this half snake woman with frog features. It's lovely. Do I still have the snakes in my hair at least?
I need some fan art of that.
Okay. So I truly look horrific, is what you're saying.
It makes me think of like it's once again with the Dragon Ball Z reference, but like the Ginyu Force, they had that one frog dude in there. Not Deborah, but I kind of like Deborah. Anyways, like this is basically just these huge eyes and rather creepy and reptilian looking.
I think rather creepy is Niobe's new aesthetic for the rest of the time. She's fucked around too much.
That's fair. All right, well, let's go ahead and do like some of the into session moves. I'm mainly steamrolling into this because it's like I don't know where to go from here. This is taking a turn. I didn't expect y'all to. Well, you're right. Fuck it. To the East.
What more do you expect from a group who just flies by the seat of their pants?
Exactly.
I don't think I got any XP this round.
Do you think you met your drive?
Well, I mean, like just on rolling, I passed everything. I feel like.
I feel like you were like running 10 pluses for everything.
Felt like it. I mean, I got like a 9 on something, and that was, I think, the lowest I rolled. But I didn't really roll that much anyway.
All right, I'm just gonna go off of my screen here. Niobe, drive, ruthless, do what needs to be done. When to do so is monstrous.
Always?
Yeah, I think we pretty safely got that, especially when you just rage stoned, like the wizard and everything else. So you definitely got that. I wouldn't say that your monstrous nature cost you this time.
No, not really.
But
And I don't really think I hit. And did I hit MPS this time? I don't think so.
Did you hit what?
Oh, we're just doing drive. Sorry.
That's what.
No, ignore me.
Okay. Let's go ahead and go on to Skyer. Uncover a secret and keep it secret.
Probably didn't hit that. I guess unless you count the interrogation aspect, but Skyer I think he only asked like one question during that, so.
Yeah, but Skyer might have learned a lot. Do you feel that Skyer learned any particular secrets here?
Yeah, I guess that something weird is going on with the Leonese people, right?
Okay. Yeah, that's fair. Go ahead and mark it.
Yeah,
Squatch.
something.
Oh, askew of the convention of the civilized world, and I absolutely believe he hit that a few times. Like everyone is introducing himself, and he's punching his fist, or he's punching his palm, and there's just a few different things with that
War crime
one.
definitely count as eschewing a convention of the civilized world.
And then flag, curious, I probably shouldn't. And glutton, I don't think I did curious. And glutton was just very light with the cake at the beginning. But really, I don't even know if that would be glutton other than if you want to be friendly with points.
Nah, I don't think so.
Yeah.
I don't think I do. Hero, not again.
Not again. When you sacrifice to keep someone or something you care about from being harmed by your powers. I guess if you would count trying to stop the combat from getting any worse and getting them to surrender.
Sure, I would. We haven't really played that one up enough yet. We need to have some sort of power explosion.
Mm-hmm.
You just roll. You happen to roll good most of the time, so I don't have to worry with like you accidentally like vaporizing a person and the person behind them.
Yeah, that was my drive. That is my drive.
Okay. Let's go to those flags, Niobe. Let's go flip back to. I have got monster and no mercy for you. Are those accurate?
Yeah. No mercy and envious. I changed my monster one
right.
because it was just too similar. So mercy, you are ruthless even though more compassion option exists. Again, almost always. I tried at the beginning and it didn't work, so I killed everyone. And then envious, when those other than myself get attention, I do something to bring the focus back to me. I think I was getting enough attention. I don't think I really had to try and hit that one, so I won't say I got XP for that.
Fair. All right, Sky.
Yeah. I have curious, takes risk for answers, and sweet tooth as a problem. Sweet tooth didn't come up. Should have tried some of that sand. Probably would have hit the curiosity and the sweet. No, I'm just curious if the sand was sweet. I could have knocked
You
both
had
of
the
them
cake
out.
before everything. You had the cake, and that is the sweets.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Because I rolled good, so everyone
I
could
think
eat it.
what I should have done, I messed this up. The little guide fish that can guide you back, I should have said is it's known as a sweet clownfish, notable for its delectable sweet flavor.
Oh, and then Xena Sky ate it instead. Ooh, no, I know what I'm gonna do next session. Blood is sweet, my friend. I'm gonna get everyone to drink the blood.
Are we the baddies?
No, it's just me. It's truly just me.
But no one stops you. We're not even repulsed.
I know,
by it.
no one
We're just
really,
kinda like,
really.
we've seen
I know.
worse.
Sky tried once and then got kind of overruled.
We're just trying to slowly transform it into Vampire the Masquerade.
Right. We
And
just
hero for your
transitioned
flags.
to the next campaign.
My flags are courageous, dare me into a life-threatening or unknown situation through challenging my ability, and repulsive, make me stand out due to my horrendous smell or unnatural appearance. I would say neither were it today.
Hold up. No, dude, I'm gonna give you both of them actually. Courageous, you dove right in behind him and then
Okay.
rolled well, right? And then repulsive. The thing that makes you repulsive was why they were tracking you down. You were the target because of that. So I mean, I know it's not the letter of it, but it's definitely hitting the spirit of it. You stood out due to your kind of etheric pattern, and they were like that motherfucker.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
So
I didn't know he was supposed to be repulsive.
I believe Brandon said that he leaks fart juice in one episode.
Oh man, it's been so long. I
that a
just
quote?
forgot.
It stuck with me, the visual.
Huh.
That really, the language just made my imagination.
That's definitely within my
activate.
vocabulary. Whether
The
or not
used
that
oil
makes
is
you,
awful smelling.
yeah, whether or not that stands out to fish people is, well, not just academic at this point. Depending on what y'all do. So where y'all heading next session? You gonna try and go back around course and head back up to Zillen, or y'all gonna like go deal with Big Fish Man?
I feel like we got enough plot from the Lyonese for right now. Like, to know that this is not like essential to the story yet, but we just kind of like were able to. It was like going to Lyonese without having to go there, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think it will be helpful to like have this idea in our pocket, get more powerful on land, and see if like a last final step that we need or something is like get more powerful through that or something that way. But I'm not super inclined to get into the water
Yeah, that's
and
the
fight
big thing.
water people on their own terrain.
None of us are water people. How am I going to go underwater right now? I would drown.
Yeah, I'm not a water snake. I'm not a water moccasin.
It's terrifying that they exist.
No,
Water
water
snake.
snakes are so cool. The way that they slither on top of the water is actually fascinating to me.
Water snakes are great. Water moccasins or
That's what
cottonmouth
I'm talking about.
are
That's
bad.
scary. Yeah.
Well, they're just bad if you get in their way.
Oops, sorry, that was an accident.
Oh,
Yes.
Brandon, I can't add an extra. This is a little ahead, but I can't actually add my other advanced move, but I can DM it to you.
Okay, I'll take care of it.
You win.
Yahtzee.
All right, y'all. Well, we'll start with sign-offs then. Hey, y'all. I've been the MC tonight. My name is Brandon Tomlinson. You can catch me on all the various socials at the BWT. You can see it in the show notes or wherever it is we normally throw those. Also, I happen to hang out on the Ravens Realm Discord channel. Hit us up, Chris.
Hey, what's up? I'm Chris. I was playing Skyer the Witch. You can follow me at Raven's Realm Pod on Twitter. Mostly just stuff about this show, but yeah, follow me there at ravensrealmtabletop.com.
Justin.
Hey, this is Justin. I've written most of the music for the beginning and the end of this episode, probably. You can catch some of my stuff at bandlab.com/mixsushi3. I put out almost everything I do for Raven's Realm on there. I also am coming out with a EP by the end of the year. Yeah, so I just got a few things going on right now. So make sure to check it out when the time is right. I'll let you know. But for the meantime, just go to bandlab.com/mixsushi3.
Oh yeah, Ryan.
Hi, I'm Ryan. I've been playing H3R0, or better known as Hero. You can find me on Twitch at twitch.tv/ballandrye.
Take it away, Kai.
I am Kai. Thank you for listening. My mind absolutely went blank. If you want to find me on social media, all I have is Twitter. You can find me there at Kichid with 2Ds. That's KICHIDD.
And as always, you can catch all of us on the Ravens Realm Discord channel. We've got, of course, YouTube for the VODs and the highlights whenever Chris gets around to taking those down. And yeah, you can see the invite to that Discord channel. We'd love to organize games and help people find groups to play with, no matter what that game may be. So hit us up there.
Oh, one more thing. On Drive-Thru RPG, if you are familiar, Drive-Thru RPG, search for Gray Matter Games, the friend of the show. He put out a Raven's Realm tabletop set of cool like papercraft figures. So yeah, go. It's pay what you want or $3.50, whatever you want to do. So check that out.
They look real good. It's for the season 1, all the various characters. Anyways,
Yeah,
y'all,
it's pretty cool.
see you next week. Ryan, do the
Thanks.
Ryan,
button
thank y'all.
thingy.
Thank y'all for listening. We always appreciate every single one of you listening all the way through to this point and beyond. Love you all.
We
Yes.
love you.